All right, good afternoon, everybody. The time right now is 12:11 on your Wednesday afternoon. It certainly has been a dreary start to our day. It's been raw, it has been chilly, but at least those temps this morning came up above freezing in the valley. So most surfaces were just wet this morning, and temperatures continue to climb so that even across the hill towns now, we are safely above 32 degrees. But we did pick up some of that snowfall. We got some great photos in last night. A lot of the snow for the valley occurred between about 8 p.m. and midnight. We got that little burst of snow. Helen sent this photo in from Greenfield, where she picked up about a half an inch to an inch of snowfall, primarily on grassy surfaces. And Carl in Munson sent this photo in. He picked up about an inch and a half. And again, it was mainly grassy surfaces, rooftops, car tops, a lot of the paved areas. It was just wet with temperatures hovering around 32 degrees. So for this afternoon, I think we're going to see a little bit of sun trying to work in as we continue to slowly dry out. Temperatures will top off in the middle and upper 40s. Clouds will rule this afternoon, but things will brighten up a bit and will continue to dry out overnight tonight as temperatures fall down into the 20s by morning, 25 to about 30, but a pesky breeze will make it feel just a bit cooler. And tomorrow does promise to be, well, a blustery day as we go through your day tomorrow. So cold and blustery not only tomorrow, but into next week as well. Mainly dry with just a few bouts of flurries. A coastal storm that'll approach us. Well, it's not going to really approach us, but it's going to be kind of lurking offshore. The closest path to us would be late Sunday and Sunday night. And right now that looks like it does stay away, and perhaps some moderating trend, but not for days to come. Not until we get into the beginning part of next week. And as we head towards the weekend, and it looks as though I've lost control of my graphics here. So I'm going to have to talk with one graphic that I have up here. I don't know, maybe somebody can hit the space bar on my computer model back in the studio, and we can maybe advance these graphics. But it does look as though we are talking about the clouds this afternoon that will slowly give way to a little bit of sunshine that is going to start to work in, but it will be limited. I think the rest of the week, Thursday and Friday, both days, we're going to see perhaps a cloud-sun blend with temperatures topping off those days in the lower and middle 40s. It does look like we're going to have perhaps some snow showers around as we go into tomorrow and Friday, but that would be primarily across the hill towns and across the higher terrain, where we could pick up a scattered coating, maybe as much as an inch of snow. That would be far more the exception than the rule. So right now, there we go. We have a temperature of 40 degrees. Thank you very much. We have the wind out of the north-northwest at 7 miles per hour, which gives us a bit of a wind chill. So lots of clouds out there right now. If we advance to the next graphic, we can see that temperatures are generally running in the 30s to around 40 degrees across the area. And we have temperatures in the Boston area, 50s to around 60 degrees out on the Cape. What a difference, right? With those temperatures in the 60s with a southerly flow. We have a front that's draped across the area, and it is picking up the breeze just a little bit. So lots of clouds, but the clouds will break apart, and we'll see some showers that are with us now continue to move on out with our area of low pressure. And then the clouds will continue to peel away. But notice the snow showers across New York State. They will continue to head our way, but a lot of that's going to dry up. But I got to tell you, it's going to bring big-time snows to places like Buffalo and just the lake effect areas that normally would get that. But for us, temperatures are going to be topping off in the mid-40s this afternoon, cool and blustery with a little bit of sunshine. Then as we go into tonight, we'll see chilly conditions, 20s to around 30 degrees, maybe a few flurries across the hills. As we go through tomorrow, we're going to see temperatures that'll top off again in the low to mid-40s. There could be a couple of snow showers across the hills, the higher terrain. That's where we might see a coating to maybe a half an inch, and really that chance is tomorrow and Friday as well. In the valley, it would just be maybe a sprinkle or a flurry, and our next weather maker comes in here on Sunday. But that looks as though it's going to be a miss for us, so the weekend stays dry with temperatures generally hanging out in the middle and upper 30. So it is going to be a cold weekend, and then we'll start to bounce back as we head towards the middle part of next week, with temperatures coming up perhaps to more seasonable levels into the 40s to near 50 degrees. All right, everybody, that's a look at your forecast, and thank you very much back in the studio for the help with the graphics. We'll see if I can get our weather system fixed and ready to go for our next weather hit. Will be right around 12:30. David, back to you. All right.